Thank you, Professor Kamal. Distinguished faculty and most my dear budding managers. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Great. It's a pleasure and privilege to be here amongst all of you, especially the young minds. And I always feel it is further privilege to come to Jaipuria campus. And I have several reasons to be here. Number one, I consider Jaipuria Business School is one of the premier business schools in India. It also is part of NHRDN top 50 business school ranking. And secondly, I also happen to be part of advisory committee of Jaipuria Institute of Management, Noida campus. And the third, which is most important, is the fact that whenever I get opportunity to learn from young minds, I always look for those opportunities. And for that, I must thank Jaipuria Institute and especially Professor Ahmad for inviting me here. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, my focus on my presentation is going to be, on one side, I would like to take you through what are the challenges that you experience post-globalizations, how things have changed in the last 20 years as compared to many of us when we did our MBA, early 90s. And second part of our presentation will also focus upon that if these are the challenges, then what kind of knowledge and skills that you must imbibe to truly become global managers or entrepreneurs or any successful human being for that matter. So, gentlemen, let me first of all ignite you with my thought. How many of you believe that today you are a very, very exciting world? How many of you believe that today you are a very, very integral part of very exciting world? Please raise your question. Please raise your hands. Yes. How many of nobody thinks that you are not a part of a very exciting world? Anybody? Any leaders who would like to say risk that yes, I am going to be part of the very exciting world that I experience today. Perhaps many of your parents would have not experienced this world. Yes, please. No negative marks. Please be liberal and be brave to say yes, I feel certainly part of this liberalized world. Anyone? Yes, please. Why do you think so?
Socially connected to the whole world, different parts of the world socially connected to different parts.
Absolutely, fantastic. So I do not feel that one of the challenge for any upcoming manager is to take this. And to say something, there are no negative marks, I am not going to rank you or rate you. So please feel whatever it comes to mind, whatever you experience. I am not going to ask you the subject that you are going to be taught here. These are simple experiences that you must be doing in and out every day. So he said, I feel very, very excited because my world is very connected to the rest of the world. What it means that today we are part of a globalized world. Today, anything today you can buy, outsource or sell in any part of the world. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Because there are no restrictions. The boundaries are blurred. Earlier in India, when I did my MBA from Ahmad University, the challenge for me was that I could not even think of anything beyond India. So there was a very limited world. So I give it to my friend that yes, he says that today we are part of a very globalized world where we can access anything from anywhere in the world. Yes, anything else? Anything else you experience? Your dad, your mom must be telling you, know, my world was different, your world is different. So what is that comes to your mind? No, one you must be a small kid. So you must be experiencing, oh, I didn't see those things. But now I see it. Yes. Yes, please.
The competition nowadays is very high.
Absolutely fantastic. Now competition is of the order of the day. You buy or sell or you do anything, there is a competition. Even for business school, there is a competition. Yes or no?
Yes.
Today you have come to join Jaipuria because of competition. You must have qualified some admission test. Yes or no? So that admission test had enabled you to go for group discussion and likewise. Today you buy a car, there is a competition. For many of us, Those years when we did our MBA, we had only 2 cars, industrial and PL. But today you don't know how many cars are on Indian roads. In our days, there was only one telephone line. That was Department of Communications, not Department of Telecommunications. On those days, we have to be in the queue to get a telephone line. But today, you don't know how many telephone distributors are there. It is your choice that which distributor you want to have the services for. Yes or no? Look at even the gas. In our time when we used to buy maybe one connections. Today you can have multiple connections or multiple providers. So likewise there are so much things today. Everything that you do, there is a competition. So competition with globalization has a connection that yes, and with competition there is one person who benefits. Who is that? Yes, who said customer? Yes, fantastic. Yes, consumer. He benefits because he has a or she has a choice to buy a product or service of her choice, of her convenience or her price or her technological advantages one can think of. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you said globalization, competition and customer is king. What is next? Any other guesses? Yes please.
The technology is changing day by day.
Absolutely fantastic. Yes, technology has become the key driver of your life. Without technology, you cannot live. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I know for sure when we were doing an MBA, we didn't see the internet. Today, the power of internet is so much that when I was doing my post-graduation from JNU, I had to literally struggle to get notes from various libraries. We have to get books issued from those libraries, Delhi Public Library, Sapros Library, or even JNU Library, Delhi University Library, and we have to have a little bit of approach here, can you get this book? Today by push of the button, you can access any literature from any part of the world. Yes or no? Yes. So that is the power of technology. You know, today this class has the power of getting relayed all over the world. Yes or no?
Yes.
Which can enable you to technology can do it. Leave alone how technology can influence you. You will know by push of the button you can buy the movie tickets, you buy pizza, you can buy anything. By sheer pushing a button on the mobile phone. E-commerce. Today you heard of company like Snapdeal, Flipkart, Amazon, or many other companies. What is this? It is here a business built on technological platform. Yes or no? So technology, yes, technology is the game changer. What else?
It's a competitor.
Competition, yes, somebody else is saying.
How competitor is working in the environment.
Absolutely, you must know what the competition is doing. If the Maruti is launching one car, how Mahindra is responding to this. If the Tata is launching another car, how Toyota is responding to this. This is what it means. The how competitor is doing and what technology is applying, what game he is creating for the customers. All that is happening now. It was not there. Earlier there was a limited choice. Yes. Anything, something more beyond that? Yes.
Better service.
Better service. Yeah, as I said, the customer has become the king. You decide that what product and services you want to buy or sell. So you get better service, you get better price, you get better technology, you get better conveniences. Yes or no? So that is where the power of competition is all about. What else?
Product innovation.
Product innovations. Yes. Any example of product innovation? So product innovation, he said a very, very powerful word, innovation. Earlier the innovation was not there. I mean you have to buy only Bajaj scooter, you have to only buy an umbrella, you have to buy only those products. Those 20 years you will come to your parents, they will tell you. But today, every week or even 6 months or year, there is one new product happening or new service coming in the market. So you can imagine the power of innovation that is happening. Yes or no? Anything else? Anything else?
Integrated business.
Yeah?
The integrated business.
Integrated business. Yes, I agree with you. So all you have said, globalization and competitions. Today we are part of the globalized world and competition has become the order of the day. You have not said about what is so unique about today's business in India. Demographic dividend, Indians have arrived. Anyone, somebody can explain this? What do you mean by demographic dividends? Yes, please. What do you mean by demographic dividends?
That demographic means study of population.
Yes, of course. I will tell you in 2000, All India Management Association did commission a study on India Opportunity 2020. Everyone that time thinking India 2020 will be a great country, there will be great changes, great dividends will come by what? So this study revealed that India at that point of time is undergoing a sea change, that it has young population of as many as 70%. It also discovered that while India has a young population, the other countries, developed countries especially, have aging populations. The country like Germany, US, UK, Italy, Japan, they are all having aging population. They didn't have as many young people like in India. So what does it mean for India? The India having a young population means that India can be sourced by other countries. That is why today you find so many Indians now everywhere in every part of the world. Can you know that there are 37 Indian CEO managing multinational company? 37 Indians CEO of multinational company. Can you tell me one Indian? Yeah, of course, like that. Indra Nui or Rakesh Kapoor, there are 37 as of now managing such companies. Can you also know that there are 7 Indians, the deans of premier business schools like Harvard Business Schools? 7 Indians. You will see as you move on, all of you have every chance to get employed in any part of the world, because you will be looked upon by the rest of the world, because the other resource is not available. It is up to you how you are able to cultivate, build yourself, prepare yourself to become Indra Nui or Nadila. It is up to you. I will give you some mantra after a while, that what it will take you to become those kind of people. But having said that, Indians have arrived, that is what I mean by in this presentations. Less diversification and more focused business. Anyone who can explain this? Whatever little common sense is. I am saying less diversification, more focused business. It means that only companies are only doing those businesses where they have core competence. They are not doing every business that exists on the earth. They are only doing select business where they can make a mark, where they can become top 10 companies of the world. They don't want to do every business. Earlier, if you remember some companies you must have heard of, like Dalmia, Modi's, GCM, Scott, they were doing multiple businesses. Today, if you look at Reliance, only few businesses they have taken on. Look at the Aditya Birla Group, only few businesses they have taken on. Look at even Bharti Group, they have taken only few businesses. Like Infosys, only one business perhaps, IT. Wipro, only IT, one business. Except the Tata Group, which has a very big basket of activities, no basket of product and services, Tata Group. Now they have also narrowed down their business portfolio to 90 as compared to 150 couple of years ago. They have sold some businesses, they have acquired some businesses. Why? Because every company is today looking for to become the market leader. If you have to look at telecom, who is the market leader in India? Airtel. Of course, Airtel. Now, if you look at the car market, which is the market leader in India? Maruti Suzuki. So every company like that is looking to become market leader. You can become market leader by two means. One means is to organic, the other means is inorganic. Anyone who can explain me in common sense again, what do you mean by organic or inorganic? Very simple language, what do you mean by organic and inorganic? One way is to grow like in the way you have been growing, incremental growth. The other way is to grow by acquiring companies, by selling businesses, by having joint ventures. That is inorganic. So you will have to see how many companies today are looking at acquiring companies. Can you give me an example? Yes, which company they acquired?
Just go take it acquired TVS.
Absolutely. There are so many examples. Tata Motors acquired this company. Tata Steel acquired this company. No, Tata Steel. 4S. Even Jet Airways acquired this company locally. Couple of years ago, Jet acquired one company. Absolutely fantastic. Latest example. So every day you see either some company being acquired or sold off. It is sheer competition to become number one company or top 10 company of the world. Yes or no? That is the kind of challenge you will be facing. You will have to come later on in my presentation that if these are the kind of challenges you are facing, which many of us have not done it, so what kind of skill set, knowledge you must have to become successful global managers. That is where the challenge will lie. So, ladies and gentlemen, I said, less time explication, more focused business, speed of market, the overriding need. What do you mean by speed? There is hardly any concern that if somebody is not efficient. You want to be ahead of others. The speed is so much because you don't know what Snapdeal is doing right now, the Flipkart may not know. What Flipkart is doing now, we don't know what is Amazon's company is doing. There's so much. Every day, night, they are struggling to capture their market share. So that is what it means, speed of the market. Merger acquisitions we talked about. Technological innovation we talked about, how things are changing. Internet and e-business development. Today, the power of internet, nobody can ignore. Yes or no? Yes. It's so much. Increasing expectations of customer employees. What do you mean by? Let's say you have a refrigerator at home and it is some company and that company promises you to repair that service if refrigerator has gone out of order in 24 hours. Suppose it is not responded. What do you think of that company?
Poor service.
Yeah?
Poor service.
Poor service. And you will say, suppose it next not even attended 48 hours, 72 hours, or even for a week, you think, what is this company is all about? Let me change this company itself. Let me change this product itself. Yes or no? Yes. So that is the demand the customer is expecting. So what kind of manager then company will be looking forward? The employee, that person will say, if I am promising you the repair of this refrigerator in 24 hours, I have to do it, whether it is 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. On that day, you must be completed. Those kind of managers or entrepreneurs will be more sought after as compared to somebody who will say, no, today because of this reason, that reason, we could not do it and we'll do tomorrow. So the customer has no tolerance for such inefficiency. That is what I mean by this. Even increasing mobility of talent. Some of your father must have told you that yes, I joined one company, but I retired from that company. How many of your dads, please raise your hands, are working in the same company that they joined or same organization they joined? Please raise your hands. See, so many. Only now if you find when you will join the business industry, the moment you get 1 year experience, 2 year experience, the other will be poaching. The other will be hiring you, yes, please come join our company. The one company is saying, I will give you one car, the other company will say, I will give you a car to your wife. If one company is saying, I will give you one mobile phone, they will sell you another mobile phone for your home. If some company is saying, I will give you training in Ahmedabad, the other company is saying that I will give you training in Wharton, Harvard or Kellogg or London Business School for that. So there is so much competition among the companies to get the best talent. Isn't it? Why do I get the best talent? I am going to tell you after a while that what is the best talent that you need to be called. Which are the people that can be called best talent. So only those people will be sought after. Otherwise, I am going to very disturbing figure. Do not consider that if you have joined MBA, you will get a good job. It's your own hard work, passion, commitment, your knowledge, your skills will determine that you will be sought after. There's a very disturbing figure. We did a study on a national study network. If the 100 MBAs are doing, qualifying every year, only 40% are getting jobs. Can you believe? The rest 60% are hardly looking for a job like 5,000, 10,000 rupees. Having done MBA, can you believe this? This is very disturbing figure. That is why NHRD started a concept of having top 50 business school of India. Jaipuria Business School is exception because it provides 100% placement. It provides a kind of rigor academic that is required to become truly global manager. It has so much. You will see and you will experience the campus life and the kind of opportunity that you get to build your leadership skills will be so much. But ultimately it is up to you. It is up to you to determine your own future. Either you take this chance or lose this chance. Your percentage is not going to be determined of what you got in 10 plus 2 or even graduation. Your ultimate percentage is going to be your last qualification that you will go for your professional problem. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So please give your best shot in terms of your best efforts. So now if you have to just summarize, what kind of changes that you are experiencing in global business? There is a pace of changes fast. Yes or no? I think nobody is here with me. Yes or no? Yes. Now if I am provoking only then you are saying yes. So nobody is giving any attention to that slide that I am talking about. It shows that how much you don't care about someone whom you are going to be called for, respecting to be taught. You know, whatever little ideas or concept that we have, unless you take advantage of them, only few will take advantage of this. They will take notes of this. They will write down and they will even ask me the questions. Only those people will get distinguished and they will be ahead of others. Everybody will not become Indra, let me say that. Everybody will not going to become from this class from Navila by the way. Only few will make a mark. Would you like to be part of that few or would you like to be part of the rest of the crowd? That is your call. So we said customer expectation has gone manifold. Technology has become the key differentiator. Competition has become the order of the day. Time, speed to market has become the mantra of success. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Government regulation getting easier day by day. Can you give me one regulator in one business, like let's say telecom or insurance for that matter? Have you heard of any regulator in telecom business? What is that called?
Right.
Excellent, excellent. And what is in insurance?
IRD.
So you are much better than anybody else. I think I must give you very good appreciations. Employability, talent criteria I mentioned to you. That now there are so many engineers, so many technologies, so many doctors, so many scientists. Doesn't mean that everybody is getting employment. So there is a cause for concern. There is a problem of quality. So you will have to be very, very careful when you have to get the opportunity of your lifetime making. How do I make the best out of it? So if you want to become part of the scarcity or you want to become the part of the everybody needs. Employee demands, we have said that is increasing day by day. Every day company is finding some innovative way to attract the talent and retain the talent. Do you know a company like MIT attract the talent or even retain the talent like youngster like you? They give getting allowance value. They said you date, we will give an allowance because they want to retain that younger lot. Because they believe, yes, we cannot do the business the way we are doing 20 years ago. Now let's do the business the way we are doing. They celebrate birthday, they just celebrate anniversary. If the team does good job, they send them abroad for exposure. All that kind of new things that people are trying simply because they want to energize that workforce. So there is a pressure for radical thinking. If I have to change into graphic form, it is earlier we were happy with any of the two. But now customer not only two but third, but also he wants much more. He said I want to a better service, I want to a faster service, and I also want a cheaper service. Perhaps it is not limited to better, faster or cheaper. The customer mind must go beyond this. What is happening in the customer mind, you don't know. So you have to see how I can read the mind of customer. Those are the companies or those are the people who read the customer mind, they will do the business faster. Otherwise, have you heard of earlier the company like Flipkart? Now they are doing a roaring business. Have you heard of a company like Snapdeal? You never heard of. Have you earlier heard of Facebook? What are the consumers of Facebook? What are the consumers of the Twitter? These names were not there at all. If you look at your dad or mom will tell you that yes, we never heard those terms. We have never been part of Facebook. But today, can you ignore Facebook? Can you ignore LinkedIn? Can you ignore Twitter? It has become part of your integral life. If you do not follow this, you become left out. Yes or no? Yes. So you have to change with the times. What it means? If you change with the times, you will succeed. If you don't change the times, you will remain as backward as you have been. Now, the last point which had been asked to speak on, that if you have this kind of challenges, how things have changed in the last 20 years or so, if one has to change oneself, what is that you require to become successful human being? Successful human beings can only become successful managers. Successful manager can also become successful entrepreneurs. Yes or no? Yes. Can you give me some example of some people very successful in businesses? Yeah. Ratan Tata, excellent. Yes.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mukesh Ambani, yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Kumar Mangala, very good name.
Vijay Mallya.
Huh?
Vijay Mallya.
Vijay Mallya, I cannot say right now.
Dilip Sanghi.
Huh?
Dilip Sanghi.
Dilip Sanghi currently hot, very hot, yes. So what is something common about these people? Why they succeeded? Why others have not succeeded? They never give up. So now I would like to give you the one sentence what my friends have said, they never give up. Isn't it? Yes. What it means that they were passionate. They were having positive attitude. Yes or no? They were having junoon in them. Only junoon person will not never give up. Yes or no? Somebody having junoon, yes, I will do it, come out it may. So if you can do this, I am sure you are bound to succeed. Look at the one study that All India Management Association did a couple of years ago with Professor Abad Ahmed and Dr. Opi Chopra, both were from my Faculty of Management Studies. And they did a study on 20 successful Indians. The study was what it takes to build competitive edge. It is good to build competitive edge, but can you sustain it throughout? If you can sustain, then you are successful. If you are winner for a year, no problem. If you are winners all the time, you are certainly something. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So what was that common between these 20 people? The one common quality about all these 20 people was passion to win. They were having junoon in them. They were having very positive attitude. Yes or no? Yes. Somebody, first of all, to succeed in anything that you want to do in your life, you need to have a positive attitude. This was clearly reflected among all the 20 peoples. I am going to list you some of the peoples. Passion to win. It came up, number one. Look at people. Brijmohan Munjal. Who is Brijmohan Munjal? So what is so great about Brijmohan Munjal? Started a very small business from Haryana, and today he is the largest motorcycle producer of the world, not of India only. Can you believe? He is not MP by the way. But what was great about Brijmohan Munjal? That yes, I will create a company which will be the largest not only in India but across the globe. And he did it. So what was unique about Brijmohan Munjal and Narana Murthy, who created Infosys? Again, passion to win. They had passion in them to achieve something in life. What was so common about Kishore Bihari, Sunil Mittal, or some of you have said Kumar Mangalam? So these people have certainly something with them as passion, as positivity. Do you agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree that if you want to succeed in life, you need to have a very positive attitude? You need to have junoon in you. Only then you can look at doing something else. Any next quality that comes to your mind to become successful?
Ethical.
Leadership.
Creativity.
Sir.
Creativity. I'll give it to you. I give it to you. Any example can you think? Deccan Airlines. Yes. What Deccan Airlines did ultimately it acquired, but what did they do so special that people call it creative company?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Huh?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg certainly is a classic case of creativity. Nobody thought of it, he did it.
Ola cabs.
Yes, of course. It's a new concept of doing business. He's not doing business for charity. He's doing business for making more money. Look at some company, contest2win.com, Nano Car, IPL is a classic example of business innovation. IPL, Lalit Modi, now he's famous for wrong reasons, but if you look at his creativity, he packaged the cricket in a business way where everybody made money. You know, be sponsor, be player, be audience, be team buyer, anyway, you name it. Be advertisers, it's a pool of money. So he was a better businessman than anybody else in terms of doing some business with the cricket. He said, India is a cricket loving country, let me make business with the cricket. He did their business. Look at even cabin care. What is cabin care, by the way? What is cabin care? Nobody is from South, eh? Yeah. FMCG company, who said that? Yeah, it's the FMCG from South company from Chennai. What was unique about cabin care? Cabin care did only small innovation in packaging. They brought shampoo, earlier so-called packed in a big bottles. They packaged the shampoo in small pouch of rupees 1 or 2. After that, you can see the impact. Himalaya drugs, Dabur, Hindustan Unilever, PNG, you name any company, Wipro followed that packaging in small pots. So he said, the gentleman C.K. Ranganathan, can I package this product in small pouches? Because to buy a shampoo bottle, you will have to have so much price. Perhaps even the middle class or maybe lower rank of the people cannot buy it. You know, that bottle every day. Can I sell this shampoo in a small pot? Perhaps if you have 1 rupee or 2 rupees, you can buy every day. So every company followed that packaging that. And now you see small pots, everything that comes, no? Every product you will find more or less. It was small innovation in packaging. The companies are looking for those managers who will have this kind of innovation in their mind. They are looking not like go the way that things are happening. They are not going to really recognize such managers who are doing every day, going to the office, coming back, whatever work they have been given, they will do it. But they are not applying their mind anything that they can do significantly different. If you can do this, the companies are going to recognize you. They are going to promote you. They are going to give you more opportunities to demonstrate your leadership. So that is what you should do. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So all of us agreed that if you want to become successful manager or leader, you need to be creative. Look at even our Prime Minister, the way he himself packaged as a potential Prime Minister. When he campaigned across India, he said he is the best bet. And people voted for him. You will have to create something unique. He was the most researched person on social media. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You will have to see that leadership. Any other person could not do that. And today he is the Prime Minister of India. Today if you look at globally, he is the most sought after person. I have just been to US a couple of days back and I saw how much he is regarded in the US. A lot of people even put him ahead of Barack Obama by the way. So you can imagine how you change your perception, how you change your qualities, how you change your skills. So you have to ultimately prepare. The classroom teaching will give you domain knowledge. Marketing, supply chain, finance, HR, IT, technology, whatever you can say. They will give you some insight how you can do it, because once you have knowledge, but more important, ladies and gentlemen, is skills. There are many people who are good in knowledge, but only few people who are able to apply that knowledge to skills. Only few people. I can give you any number of hours of lectures. Please do this, please do that. But can I implement all of them or even some of them in my own life? If I can do this, then I am successful. Otherwise, it is just theory. I am only just telling you a theory that, okay, if you do this, perhaps it will be useful. Beyond that, if I can apply to myself, I become a role model, and I say that yes, I have done it, then people will follow me. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So are you okay? Are you okay? Whatever I am communicating to you?
Yes, sir.
Am I making any sense to you?
Yes, sir.
It is useful?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So now tell me the third quality that you should think of if you want to become successful. Yes, please. Yes. Patience, yes. Very good point. How many people in the classroom feel that patience is a very good quality? Please raise your hands. There you are. Thank you. Next quality.
Ethically right.
Huh?
Ethically right.
Ethically right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. You have to say, if you have to ask me, that what is the first quality that all of us should have? And I will say, you should be ethically right. I will not say person by them. It's my own judgment. I will say you need to be ethically right. If you do business ethically right, you will never fail. You must have heard honesty is the best policy. Why company have failed? Why people have failed? It is just because of ethics. Can you give me some company name who have failed? Satyam, classic case in India. Global Trust Bank, Lehman Brothers, Enron, big companies. Absolutely. I mean, you saw that all these companies made wave when they were at the top of the pyramid. But today they are nowhere. Look at some people like Delhi. Once upon a time, Harshad Mehta. Harshad Mehta, have you heard of Harshad Mehta name? Yes. Talk of the town. When I did my MBA, I wanted to become Harshad Mehta because he was making so much news. Every television, every newspaper, every media, he was being covered and sought after everywhere as a good speaker. What is so unique about Harshad Mehta? But you know, who is no more. So would you like to be Harshad Mehta? Would you like to be somebody who can inspire yourself and become sustainable? How many people believe in this classroom that honesty is the best policy? I'm glad the majority of them believe this. Otherwise, many a time in India we feel, in India it's so corrupt that nothing gets done by bribing. So why should we be honest? But to me, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make only one sentence for all of you. Want to change the India. If you want to change yourself, if you want to change your society, please be honest. It is a very difficult path, but I think it is the ultimate path. If you can become honest, I am sure nobody can beat you. Come what it may, your character, you know, we say, if character is gone, everything is gone. You know, health is gone, something is gone. Wealth is gone, nothing is gone. You can earn the wealth, provided you are ethically right. I think you are my day, my day. I just want to give you a clap. Let us celebrate. Because once you celebrate, you become part of that celebration, part of that journey that you want to achieve success. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So now the ethics part has been taken care of. Now I still want to get few more successful mantra from you before I tell myself. Any guesses?
Teamwork.
Teamwork excellent, yes. Many of us are good as individual players. But companies are looking for those who are team players. They cannot say, no, I am the best. But are you the best within the team? Otherwise, no, you can always make a lot of noises, a lot of remarks you will come. I mean, just in the recent past you heard, is Virat Kohli is the part of the team or not? Is he playing like a team player or not? Otherwise, very successful batsman. So you have to see that whether you can become team player. If you can become team player, you will succeed like anything. Flexibility. Nobody said. What it means by flexibility? Adaptability. Yes or no? There are people who will say, let the world change, but I will not change. Will those people succeed? No. People will succeed. So if the world is changing, let me also change. But some people say, no, I am still not using mobile phone. I guess one or two people, no, I never use mobile phone. But now, mobile phone has both the aspects, plus and minuses. So, but can you use it for your own advantages to make best use of mobile phone? Yes or no? So that's where it comes. There are companies who have done it so successfully. Bharti Airtel, they said our business model was earlier, what it was? Market driven. Now it has become customer driven. But today they are still facing the problem of call drops. Why? If they don't address the call drop problem, the company Bharti Airtel also will go the same way that many other companies have gone. It is not any somebody's birthright that I will become the top leader every time. You don't know how your other competitor is also trying to give competitions. You will have to think differently, you will have to become flexible. What my market demands, what my customer demands, what my investor demands, all that is count to become successful businesses. Look at Nirma, how they challenge the traditional business they are doing to a company like Unilever, company like P&G. Nirma, that's the efficiency. How many people believe efficiency is the good quality to become successful? Please raise your hands. Most of you, glad. What it means that suppose tomorrow, I'll give an example of courier company. Otherwise in India there are 1,000 courier companies. But when you come to think about a last date tomorrow, which is the courier company that comes to mind? Because of assured delivery. Simple assured delivery. Otherwise they are promoting, they will give you less price. They will also say we will deliver in 24 hours. But in Blue Dot or DHL you will get a sense of satisfaction or a trust. Thus it will be a 100%. There may be earthquake, there may be flood, there may be rain, come what it may. Your document will get delivered. So this is the kind of skills the companies are looking from you. What I mean by you, what I mean by this example, companies are looking for such efficient manager who whatever they promise they will deliver. If you promise something to a customer, if you can deliver, you have made the day of customer. Ultimately the customer looking for that. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So that is what I want to say, efficiency. Quality. Have you heard of quality? Yes. What do you mean by quality? There is a company, Sundaram Fastener. Sundaram Fastener, have you heard of this company? No, it's a global company. And outsourced by global company like General Motors, General Electric. No rejection from any product they are making. Zero defect. Otherwise, this morning I was reading Economic Times, the Toyota cars, 7,000 have been caught. 7,000 cars have been caught. Recalled because of defect. So companies are looking for those kind of managers who are foolproof managers. Full zero defect managers. Otherwise you look at Fevicol. You know Fevicol is a brand which is so synonymous with the purpose that product is being prepared. Colgate. You ask and you go to any shop now, you said, give me toothpaste, or you said, give me Colgate. That is the power of brand. That is the power of quality. When you thought of doing MBA, you must have thought of IIM and IITs. Because simply not for love and charity sakes, simply because of quality. So that is what it means. The companies are looking for such managers who are quality conscious. Execution hold the key. Execution, all that I have told you does not mean that all is good unless you translate into action. Why do you feel Delhi Metro is one classic example? The late Mr. Sridharan, when he became the managing director, he conceived and designed the Delhi Metro design. At that time he said, I could not even think of the kind of people traveling by Delhi Metro. Delhi Metro is not giving you a free ride. They give you an experience. They make your journey safer or better. So you can make out that Delhi Metro, the way they have translated entire experience. You buy a coupon to ultimately whatever destination, and many places you find Delhi Metro feeder services. Delhi Metro feeder services mean that they are caring about customer. That I am putting my customer right now at this station, but how that customer can go to his or her destination, they are created those Delhi Metro feeder services. It is sheer thinking about the customers. Look at Indigo. Why people love to go by Indigo? Why? Because Indigo flights are on time. That is the sheer power of again executions. There is so much action goes behind to make the flight on time. You need to be like that. The people working in Indigo tells me that what is that it has to do in terms of putting the flight on time. So please, ladies and gentlemen, look at how you need to be executed, fine executors. So whatever idea that you have been given, how can you translate those ideas into action? So I've got 1 more minute to spend with you. So I've got a little more ideas, but nonetheless I'll sort of in 1 minute, 2 minutes, with your permission, I will just close it down. I want to say there are 2 more things or 3 more things you need to still say. 2 more things. Any guesses that you need to keep in mind if you want to become successful global managers?
Money management.
Yeah?
Money management.
What money management?
Motivators.
Motivator is part of the Junoon.
Social responsibility. Network.
Social responsible. Social responsible, I give it to you. What more?
Sir, corporate social responsibility.
Yeah, what is that? Social responsible person. Very good. I give it to you. Very well done. What else? Yeah.
Initiator.
Initiators. That has come into Junoon. Yeah.
Optimistic.
Optimistic. I would like to, just in the interest of time, to tell you 2 more things that you must keep in mind. One is to manage business in uncertain times. Companies are looking for those managers who can look at opportunity in difficult times. Otherwise, somebody will say, no, the market is bad, business is bad, this problem, market power is not there. All that excuses are always there. But can you look at making business out of crisis? Otherwise, this business that you will be joining, whatever business you will be joining, you will find there will be earthquake, there will be tsunami, there will be terror attack, there will be bird flu, there could be sunsets, crashing, any kind of crisis you will find. And it is going to come every now and then. You can't change it. But you can change it, how you can make your business foolproof so that it gets tolerated by that kind of a crisis. So please see that if you can manage your business at that point of time, you can manage anything, any point of time. That is number 1. Number 2 thing I would like to stress upon, that you need to be very, very powerful communicator. The powerful communicator means any manager or any MBA, when he go for interview, how he is able to present or how she is able to present herself. How do you negotiate a deal? How do you make a presentation to the client so that you win the contract? All will be determined because of your power communication. Why Barack Obama is so popular across the globe? Because he is a good communicator. Otherwise, we had also had one Prime Minister earlier, Dr. Manmohan Singh. No, he was more knowledgeable than Barack Obama. But in terms of his ability to win the audience, win the entire constituency, or win the customers for that matter, it is their art. If you can do this, you will always be sought after by all companies that you will look for a job. This is a common quality. It is not a rocket science. You have to just simply practice, practice, practice. If you can practice it, you will do well. Companies are able to look for those who can communicate very powerfully to the people that they are required to. So with that note, let me conclude by saying that, ladies and gentlemen, it is your time. It is your time, you have got the best time. Many times I believe that I must have born at this point of time. That would have been better. Because of the opportunities that you are getting. When I started my career, believe me, I never thought I will visit 28 countries, which I visited now. I never thought I will sort of travel by air. Leave alone travel by air, leave in car. But it is your time, you can travel by anything. Your time is going to be different, so you need to have different skill set, different mindset, different challenges you will have, which many of us have not had. So please prepare yourself. This 2 years that you will spend in Jaipuria campus will be full of your laboratory of experiments to test your entire persona, and how you can make the best offer of you, and then come out of the 2 years campus life to go for a job, and there you will see all that you learned and getting enough opportunity to apply and also to make the best out of it. So with that, my best wishes to all of you, and I am sure when you succeed from this campus one day, I am going to say you somewhere in some platform or even the airport that yes, I am from Jaipuria. So I am sure you will not only do your name so much proud to your parents, your society, but also you make Jaipuria proud. With that note, thank you very much, Professor Aman, for giving me the opportunity.